Oh, and my hair's knotting. Oh. Hey fam, today I am filming a tutorial on the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I just picked this up this week as well as the foundation, but I just want to do a full tutorial based on this palette. I swatched it. I did a real versus fake on this palette and it is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like this is my palette of the season, especially with the up and coming holidays. So I'm just going to jump straight in. I'm going to do my full face and then we'll focus on the eyes, but I'm really excited to show you the full look. So my face is already pricked, so I'm going to start with my primer using my NYX Angel Veil. Like, look how raggedy my packaging is right now. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty foundation as well, which I filmed yesterday actually and tested it out and it was so bomb, you guys. So I'm using the Huda Beauty foundation and mine is in the color Cocoa. It's 510R. You always get so itchy when I start filming. So it's like a really strong red undertone, which I'm not all the way here for, but because the coverage is so good, like I feel like it's okay. So I wanted to chat to you guys a little bit because I have noticed over the last few weeks that my views on my channel, on my videos, have just gone like down and down and down. I have no idea if this is like YouTube algorithm or it's me making videos that you're not interested in. It doesn't really help, to be honest, if I'm making all of these videos that you guys aren't super interested in watching. So I don't know if it's a YouTube algorithm and I don't want to get like super upset about it. I just want to know, for those of you who are watching this video, like comment down below like what stuff, like why you came to my channel, when you subscribe, like what kind of videos that you wanted to see. You guys don't always comment, so definitely start doing that because I'm not going anywhere. I will be filming whether you guys are watching or not. I have been for the last year or two, but I want to grow this thing. I'll be posting every single day and that kind of stresses me out to say that because I mean I run a gallery and event space full time, and then this is like my passion, which, you know, if God blesses me and I work really hard, like this can become full time, but it's not my reality yet. It's really the consistency that I'm looking for. So I just took the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops. These are in the color Candlelight, and I put them just like over the areas that I'm going to highlight in the end. Okay, so for concealer I'm using my fave, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I use this I think in like literally every single video. And so I figured, you know, something that could help as well is if I just like a little more transparent on my videos. Like, not that I'm never inauthentic, but just like telling you more about me, like where I'm from, where I was born, about my family, about my husband, maybe getting him on my channel. Also, this is a space that I'm on to actually like share my life with you and inspire and empower women through makeup. Then I actually have to like, you know, share my life. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier and set everything. So the past couple of months have been like really crazy for me. I had like a huge life change. So I'm from South Africa. I was born in Tanzania, but I grew up in South Africa, and I moved here about 6 years ago to pursue a career in the fashion industry. And I love fashion. I had a fashion blog in South Africa, which is a large part of the reason why I came out here, was to pursue fashion. So I did like a post-grad and like furthered my education here, and then I worked in corporate fashion and I had really good opportunities and experiences. I mean, I ended up being the head designer for a few companies actually really quickly, and it was kind of crazy because the positions that I got to be in were what people work like 10, 15, 20 years in the industry to get to that point, and it just happened for me. which is like such a blessing. Like God like really blessed me with opportunity, especially since I came from the other side of the world, and like there's so many other talented people, you know, there's so many other people that were deserving of like the doors that opened for me, but they were given to me. It's so crazy for me because it's a constant reminder of him giving me whatever I thought was a lifelong dream. He just shows me constantly like how small my dreams are. He's almost like, Tanya, dream bigger, see bigger. Because honestly, if that was it and he gave it to me, then like I might as well die now, right? Because like I've achieved my lifelong dream. So it's always a reminder when great things happen, like yes, to be grateful in that moment, but also to expand my vision and the possibilities of like what God can do in my life. Because if he did it already and I'm only 27, what doors am I meant to step in, continue stepping into? So I'm just using the Fenty Beauty matchstick and espresso to contour my nose. I don't always cream contour, but it's been something that I've been like really obsessed with lately. But my point being that a few months ago I was designing for Joe's Jeans, which is like a premium denim brand. I was initially a technical designer and one of the main designers for the women's collection, but that didn't go down so well, and so I got moved to a project, and it was so crazy because I feel like I should do a story time video about this. But anyway, I ended up like wanting to quit, right? And then right when I wanted to quit, Joe of Joe's Jeans offered me an opportunity to design. So I'm going to go in and contour my face with the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. So as I was saying, I got this opportunity to design a line, and I designed, I think it was like 2 seasons with them, and the first one just came out like this past week, which is why it's so fresh in my mind. So it's online on joesjeans.com, and the line is a collaboration with Taylor Hill. So I got to design a line for a supermodel, which is like really crazy because I mean I was gonna quit that day. I was so done because I had such a bad experience with the person that I'd initially worked with, and it made me she made me like doubt myself so much and my talent, and made me feel like pretty much worthless. Like she was like I've never met anyone that's like so inconsiderate and just cold, which sucked. It really sucked. But I really wanted just to be like a light in that space, and so I just refused to like let it get to me, and then I got given that line, and so I ended up staying there for a year, and I got to design this collection, and I'll link it down below because it's something that I'm really proud of, and I just want to share like more of my life with you because that kind of stuff happens like all the time. Now I'm taking the Saharan blush palette, and I'm using the Neo shade and then the color Toby, and I'm mixing those together. The way that God works in my life is like super ridiculous, and if I'm gonna have this channel and it's gonna be somewhere where I'm like posting every day, and then I don't share the miracles that happen every single day with you, then like what's the point? Then I've like pretty much done this an injustice. I wonder sometimes if the reason that you guys don't like watch me as much is because you don't feel as connected to me because I don't like share my life, you know. And so I want to do that more than I have, because like this platform is so important to me, and I have something to say. I have a lot of things to say, and it would be a shame if I was to like keep the awesome things of my life and the hard things of my life from you, and just talk about makeup. This one's higher than this one. Crap. Ugh, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for like a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna start with the Huda Beauty palette. I love this palette so much. Oh my gosh, I've only used it literally one time, and like it's just so bomb. Like look at this thing, bro. Like what the heck? Ooh! That was the sleeve. Like what the heck? Like this is so beautiful. You guys, I'm so gross. I can't even. I like live with lash glue stuck in my eyes because I just get like bored of trying to pick it off, so I leave it there, but it's kind of gross. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the color Eden, and just really apply that above my brow. Not above, I mean like at the crease area, whatever this area is called, that's where I'm putting it. So I didn't actually end up finishing my story, but basically a few months ago, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago at this point, I left corporate fashion, the thing that I moved to LA for. I decided to leave. I discovered YouTube a few years ago, probably like right around the time that I moved here, and I remember watching videos and being so inspired by all these people, men and women, creating like a life and a past for themselves online, and it taught me so much about beauty, and just gave me so much confidence. And like, I didn't have like a ton of money at the time, well, I don't know now either, but I was kind of broke as a student, you know, and I was on a really strict budget, and so I had to learn to do a lot of things myself. Picking up the color Blazing, I'm going to go straight into my crease. I'm using a Morphe 505 brush, and the previous brush that I used was a Morphe 502. So I had to learn how to teach myself. I didn't know a ton about makeup. YouTube is a space that was super empowering. So about 3 months ago, I left corporate fashion to pursue a career in beauty full time, and to manage our space. We have a kind of creative studio in downtown LA that we've had for the last 3 years, and I've been freelancing in corporate fashion and kind of renovating and running the studio. And now, like, I'm just here full time, like managing. I film out of here, I'm renovating a makeup studio here, and this is my life, and I get to wake up every single day now and do what I want to do, you know. And so I make these videos, right, that I don't have like a ton of views on my videos, but I really don't care that I don't have a ton of views on my videos, although of course, like, I want to be making content that you guys want to watch. I'm just so grateful that I have the choice to inspire people, and that's a really powerful thing and a really powerful place to be. And so I just wanted to share just a little bit of my life and like what I do. Okay, I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of the color Saffron and just deepen up the outer corner, outer crease, and then just create like a little C shape. So to continue, I'm taking a Morphe, oh, it's not a Morphe brush. Okay, so just this pencil brush. I'm picking up the color Oud, it's O-U-D. I have no idea how to say that. And I'm just focusing this right there. And then blending that out. So now I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and this Morphe 508 brush. So picking up a NYX number 13 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Amethyst and set my entire lid with that color. Now with the NYX number 34 brush, I'm going to go back into the shade Saffron and Oud mixed together. So now for that space, I'm going to add some glitter, and I'm going to use the Cosmo glitter. It's a pressed glitter, so I actually don't know how best to apply it. I'm going to try with this little brush. It's like a Morphe M170-6, and this, I bought this specifically for glitter. Let's see how this works. Ooh. So it's having a bit of a hard time, so I'm going to take the color Twilight and mix that in so the glitter has something underneath it to pop off. So now that I've finished with that eye, I'm finished with that lid. I'm going to carry on the bottom lash line as well. So I'm pretty much taking the colors that I used in my transition, and I'm taking the color Saffron and Blazing, mixing those together. So for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic. I try use other mascaras and then I end up just using this one in the end, or looking for this one, especially when I like don't wear falsies and I just have my own lash. So off camera, I'm going to put on the Lily lashes in the style Miami. These are my faves. I need to get a new pair because I've almost like worn them into the ground. I'll be right back with lashes on. I ended up putting my lashes on, and then I just went over with the Kat Von D tattoo liner all the way on my top lash line. And now I'm adding just a black liner on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go back into the palette, into the color Twilight. I'm going to add that just on my inner corner. Alright, so I finished with both eyes, and this is what the eyes look like at the moment. Now I want to finish with the rest of my face, which is really just lips and highlighter, and a few little details. I need to highlight my brow bone. It's kind of a random brush to highlight my brow bone, but I'm picking up the Morphe M418. I'm going to go into Desert Sand. And then I'm going to go into the color Nefertiti and just place that right on the tail of my brow. Okay. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take that shade Nefertiti as well. Just like a little bit. It's very, very natural. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the lips right now. I'm going to line my lips with the lip pencil that I like basically always use, which is the MAC lip pencil in the color Chestnut. And I don't necessarily overline my lips, but I line right on the perimeter of my lips, because I don't like to see that like white border. And right here you could probably use a nude lip if you wanted a nude lip, but I'm going to use the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the color Exorcism. Okay, and now that that is done, I like to always, once I'm done, just run over some powders on my face with a face powder. So I'm going to use this NYX brush. It's the number 21 brush. I'm dipping into my mineralized skin finish, and I'm just taking that all over my face just to really make sure that everything is like nice and blended together. And then I go in with a slightly lighter one, which is the mineralized skin finish in medium tan, and this is just to go underneath to just brighten up any areas that are looking a little bit dull. So I'm going to use this Jouer highlighter, which is in the color Skinny Dip. For the brush, I'm using the Morphe M438. And I love the control that you get with this brush. I'm going to try not to go too crazy. Now people highlight and like don't pull funny faces. Impossible. And then I'm adding a little more here. And then to spray our face, we're going to use the Urban Decay. I have a brand new one because I ran out. By Scandinavia All Nighter Spray. So I'm actually going to end up mixing these two lipsticks. It's the BH Cosmetics Nude Rose Lip Gloss, and then the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Okay, I'm obsessed with these lips right now. Alright, so this is the final look. Yes! Wow. Wow, I love everything about this look. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I will be uploading, as I mentioned, this was like a super long video, but I will be uploading every day. So pray for me because I need to just be really consistent. And I am also in school twice a week, as well as running this place and filming, so I have a ton of stuff, but YouTube is like my #1 passion, and so I really appreciate you guys' support. So subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel already, and when you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That just makes sure that you're notified every single time that I upload a video. If you don't hit the notification bell, you're going to miss my uploads, and we don't want that, do we? Nope, not at all. So subscribe right here, somewhere down here, and then leave comments down below of the kind of videos that you want to see, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. God bless you, and remember, don't let anybody dim your glitter. Have a wonderful day.